In preparation for the demolition work, the construction site was prepared and the necessary work platforms and protection scaffolding were mounted on the chimney. In addition, the mobile platforms for personnel transport, as well as for dismantling of the internal fittings of the chimney, were mounted. After the work platforms in the inner zone of the chimney are attached, the dismantling of the flue gas passes can proceed. Here, the steel pipe is dismantled from top to bottom using the oxypropane cutting method, and the GRP pipes are cut into small sections with angle grinders and then jettisoned into the interior of the chimney. As part of this work, all the inner platforms, ladders or other fittings are removed to create space for assembly of the demolition equipment on the chimney top. After the interior of the chimney has been cleared, the demolition equipment inside the chimney can be hoisted up towards the top using hydraulic equipment. Alternatively, depending on the local conditions at the site, the demolition equipment can also be transported by a telescopic crane or a helicopter. During deconstruction of the 175-metre-high concrete chimney, the difficulties lay in the bad construction material used and the location of the chimney itself. The chimney facility was located directly in the entrance area of the paper factory, and before the work began, extensive safety measures had to be implemented in the neighbouring area. In addition, safety measures also had to be implemented at the chimney itself to prevent any more sections of concrete from falling down. Despite the tight schedule, we carried out the demolition work safely and punctually. With this project, the highest safety aspects had to be observed, since the entire installation was located within the sealed inclusion zone of the Atomic Energy Authorities. The chimney stood directly adjacent to the former reactor building and had to be dismantled in accordance with the strict regulations of the Radiation Protection Authorities. The reactor building and the part of the building located beneath the chimney were not allowed to be damaged. This work, too, was successfully carried out in September, without any damage. The 125-metre-high brick chimney, with a diameter of 16 metres, stood in the middle of a power station that was still operational, and was entirely surrounded by buildings. Since the safety zone of the chimney could not be sealed off for very long because of operating conditions, the work had to be carried out within a very brief time frame. The chimney stood on a concrete base, which, here too, also had to remain preserved for later use. Transport of the demolition equipment had to take place inside the chimney because of the limited amount of space available.